Today we are going to be putting the first corals back into the crashed 120-gallon display tank. Because the tank is working its way back, it's still not 100% yet. We don't really want to put a bunch of money into it, so I figured why not get some tester pieces from my tank. I have plenty of overgrowth anyway, and that way we can kind of gauge where it's at and if we're ready to start buying new pieces. This is where it kind of helps to have friends in the hobby, because they don't have to buy coral off the start and then have it die right away. They could just hit me up, and then I could just be nice enough to lend them a couple pieces. Well, not lend them, because I'm not gonna get them back. Look, my puppy is so scared right now. Hi, buddy. It's okay. It's okay, bud. All right, anyway, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to try Red Monty. I'll probably take these pieces off right here. Just small pieces, again, just to see how it reacts. It honestly might be a sacrificial lamb, so we don't want to put anything too crazy in there. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do some blue sponge, which that is literally, this guy just grew out of me throwing it and it falling into a hole. So that's going to be a good, easy piece that we could try out. I then want to try, what else do I have over here? I have some Space Invader chalices here, just some small pieces. I'll throw those in there as well. Coming this way, I don't feel like breaking off Hollywood Stunner. The tank already has the toadstool, so none of that. And I will probably try a piece of this blue-green acro. That's going to be a harder one to stay alive, so if we get that one to hang in there, then that means we're in good shape. I do have some Season's Greeting that I could bring. But I think I want to see how the Monty does, like the regular red Monty before that, because, yeah, I don't know. You know what? I'll cut off a piece of this Nuclear Meltdown, too. It's hitting that toadstool anyway, so I'll just cut a small piece of that. I don't know if it will do good, but we'll give it a shot. Get a little bit of water in here. Let's see if this breaks off kind of decent. Definitely not. I'm going to just use my hands. Oh, jeez, that scared me. All right, take two. Let's try to get this whole piece right here. Yeah, all right. Nice little red Monty. Again, this is going to look really small for the size tank that it's going in, but they're just testers. So we want that one. I don't know how this is going to break, but let's see. Oh, wow. Beautiful piece we got. This is a big chunker. A little bit was getting stung by the toadstool, but the rest of it looks pretty good. All right, let me see where I want to pull a piece of that ear from. I mean, I have this piece down here on the floor already, but it has a mushroom attached to it. It's a nice little mushroom. I mean, I could just give it as a bonus, but I feel like he's already got mushrooms. Oh, whatever. It's the season of giving. I guess he gets the mushroom too. Got the little Space Invader chalices in here. So I think I just have a piece of the acro left. Okay. Little baby piece. I was able to grab one more nice little chunk. All right, we're ready. Let's go see how the tank is doing. All right, so we still got a little bit of the dino situation going on, it looks like. Definitely not as bad as it was when we started. We're still on the uppity trend, but we're not 100% there yet. So we're gonna, I mean, but just because we have that stuff in here doesn't mean that we can't, you know, see how some coral does, which is why we're gonna try it. We still got stuff open over here. We got mushrooms over here. I'm gonna do another water change just to kind of give it another cleany real quick, and then we'll get these corals in the tank. Oh yeah, we're gonna get all this out. I'm gonna have to reposition myself here. Got the 20 gallons out. Sand bed much cleaner. Time to drop it back in. All right, now that that's done, we could figure out where to put these corals. For the blue plating sponge, I'm gonna take the mushroom off of it, drop the mushroom in here with his mushroom friends, and then throw the blue plating sponge in the back there to maybe in the future something will happen.
Oh, it's the same mushroom.
No, it's not. It looks like it, but it's not. Mine's dark. I mean, it might once the light settles in. Mine's like dark green with little striations.
Didn't it come from this tank?
You know what? I can take it back.
Didn't they come from this tank?
So ungrateful.
Didn't they come from this tank?
Maybe. Probably. It is probably the same one. That's why I wasn't going to bring it, but I just brought it because it was attached. How's that?
It looks great.
It will look great. Watch. Trust that is gonna grow really.
Okay, leave it there.
I am gonna leave it there. Watch. It might not look good now, but it will. Have a little faith. So we got these little acro pieces. There we go.
Very beautiful.
Reset.
Just wedge it in there somewhere.
Okay. All right, so we got those couple pieces in here. You can't even tell right now, but they're little frags. They'll grow, right? Right here, that little part was getting stung. If it does well in this tank, though, that should color up pretty quickly without anything touching it. Up here, we got those little acro pieces. These are going to be, these and the Monties, I'm going to be the most interested to see if they hold up and do okay. So we got that there. We got the red Monty there, which, as you guys know, they're going to kind of just grow and do their own thing. Hopefully we get some of that wall, and then hopefully we get just a little bit out covering this dead Monty here, and then we just stuck the Space Invader chalice over there. If it attaches and does good, should be a good spot for it. There used to be a huge chalice right here, a different kind of chalice, but it just did really well in this spot, so that's why we put it back over here. The little mushroom surprisingly stayed on here, and it probably is this exact same mushroom, but you know what? Whatever. I just brought it over here for sharing. And then finally over here we put the blue plating sponge, which in a couple weeks time, if it does good, which again it should be okay, it should do some nice little spiral plating action right in that little empty spot there. So that's all the coral that I brought over here, but there are two pieces of coral that I want to get from the other tank, which is GSP and green leather. GSP, again, we can just grab some from the GSP factory.
You want a
Nice
bigger
piece. No, it should be good. It's only going on that little rock.
It's a little rock. Here's another big piece.
Okay. Jason comes over here and just starts making all the rules. All right, and then I want to take a piece of this. I'm going to just try to take this little chunker right here. It's going into a bigger hole. Oh, I cut it, but it's... Here we go. Got it. Put this green bean in here. Like right here, right?
Sure.
Honestly, I've never put two leathers together like this. I don't know if they'll be okay. I think they will be.
There was some in this tank.
But we'll find out. But that's just like, you know, that pink and green contrasty? That's a vibe.
That's a vibe.
That's a vibe. All right, and then we're going to put the GSP on here,
Watch
right?
out for bristleworms.
Wow, this is going to... Look at how pretty it is. All the way over here, Griffin, so it doesn't go touching anything. That way. Are you stuck to it? That way.
I'm working on it.
Okay. Too many's. That way a little.
Here, you do it.
Oh, okay. Right there. So we will see what happens with these tester pieces. Hopefully they do good, but if not, then we know we just got to keep working on the tank, even though we're going to keep working on it anyway, try to get this algae under control. I do want to get some more cleanups crews in here soon. I know some of you guys were mentioning shrimp help to clean up some of the extra detritus. Drop a comment what type of shrimp you guys think help clean this stuff up. Want to put some hermit crabs in here. There's just still a lot of stuff that like little hermits could get in there and pick at and whatnot, and who knows, maybe the shrimp will help, like all this stuff. Like, yeah, I try to suck it out, but I can only get so much out per water change unless I do, like, I know you guys were mentioning the unlimited water change method, but I just haven't done that yet. So hopefully we get some cleanup crew in here shortly to kind of get things even more clean, and yeah, I mean, we are getting there little by little. I'll keep you guys posted. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.